As we learned previously, when entering keywords in a search box component and pressing enter, you are creating what is called a query. This is exactly the same thing as asking the Coveo platform, return all the items which content contains all the keywords, tires, and search. However, if you have performed a few queries on a Coveo interface already, you probably have realized that this is not exactly what happened. Indeed, in the result list, items returned contains tire, tires, tired, tiresome, etc. And also search, searching, searches, searched, etc. What is going on? We can notice that the original keywords were somewhat expanded. We can recognize the original keywords, tire and search. But it seems that the Coveo platform also searched for terms that were similar. Don't worry, this is expected. This is a default feature of the Coveo platform that is called stemming. Stemming is a process which reduces words of a given language to their stem, base, or root form. It's very important to remember that stemming is based on the language. Therefore, stemming an English word will not yield the same result than stemming the same word in French. By default, the Coveo platform will identify the stems of all the keywords in a query. Then it will expand the query to contain all the keyword that shares the same roots. And this is what explained the behavior we saw previously. This explains why tire and search got expanded. This is very important to remember because the Coveo platform does that by default. As end user, you might be looking for a specific keyword, not its root or its stems. So coming up next, we will see how we can do just that using query syntax. But before we do, you might be asking what we mean by root and stems. A root is the portion of a word that is common to a set of derived or inflected forms and carries the principal portion of the meaning of the word. For example, tire is the root of tires, tire, tiresome, etc. A stem is the root or roots of a word together with any derivational affixes. It is not important to remember these definitions. Simply that the Coveo platform will perform this stemming expansion by default.